Taking a look at the trading week beginning August 25th, traders need to pay attention to how Fed Chair Jerome Powell's comments may have been reinterpreted over the weekend. Markets spent the whole weekend absorbing Chair Powell's Jackson Hole remarks, along with the price action that followed those remarks on Friday. However, history suggests those initial moves rarely capture the full impact of his message for markets over the medium term. And that really applies to any big economic event on a Friday. Price action on Monday and Tuesday will determine whether the Fed chair effectively conveyed his message before we get into some of the more significant data releases later in the week. Do not be surprised if some of the moves we saw on Friday get reversed over the first couple of days of next week. On top of that, we have quite a few Fed speakers next week and auctions of 2-year, 5-year, and 7-year notes in the US. Another extremely important data point to watch next week is the PCE price data. Inflation remains above the Federal Reserve's 2% target, but importantly, it is no longer accelerating. In fact, the inflation picture has begun to reverse in a striking way. Goods inflation is now running well below the Fed's target, but services inflation seems sticky at a higher rate. Markets will closely watch any upside surprise or downside sigh of relief in those numbers. Earnings and data next week. Let's start with earnings. Next week, we have 73 companies reporting with over $1 billion in market cap, including the big one, which is NVIDIA, but also Snowflake, Marvell Technologies, CrowdStrike, Dell, HP, Alibaba, Trip.com, HypoCorp, and Dollar General.